Hello viewers, welcome in another episode. Today I have pleasure to present you two GT Spirit models, two Ferraris modified by Koenig Special. Both cars are in 1/18 scale, both are resin ones. Those are not high-end resin models, but they are very decent models. I would say as for 1/18 resin models, budget friendly. For my budget, not so friendly, but still I can afford those, especially in promotions. And detail wise, they are good, but we will see where GT Spirit is just cutting edge to save a little bit money and make those models cheaper. We will start with 550. It's newer one, but it was my first Ferrari made by GT Spirit. The boxes are or were almost same, no cuts. This is sticker. The bottom, that same box for all those cars. Then there will be sticker with name of the model. Here we have Koenig Special 550 1997, and model was in styrofoam inside that box with 3 bolts keeping it together with that styrofoam. 2 bolts here, 1 bolt in the front. A limited 999 pieces. Mine is 317. The bottom is just average, I would say. Not bad details, but nothing special. And I don't mind because I won't be looking at that car from the bottom at all. Quick look around without macro, and macro is on. And we can see already where GT Spirit is saving money. If you look to that air inlet on the hood, we can see mesh, but mesh isn't mesh. It's just imitation of mesh with no holes in it. It's just black plastic molded to look similar to mesh. We have macro start working. Not bad decal. It's not flat, the badge is 3D. There is some depth, the yellow with prancing horse is in the bottom. Above there is some kind of resin. It looks very realistic. Camera is struggling to show it. I hope it will be better visibly on the red one. Photo edge, prancing horse. The grill is grill, but then there is black plastic behind, and that's all of our picking inside. Very nice lights, I wouldn't lie. You can see quite nice lights. Wiper blades, nice as well. Then there is, if someone is looking and want to tune his 550, there is address. And wheels, nicely done. KS as it should be in the central. Rims, a little bit plasticky, I would say, but not too bad. Calipers, we can see Koenig on those. And we can roll front wheels. That's not something common. Usually wheels are not rolling in GT Spirit models. Brake discs, not bad, not great. They are okay-ish. Brake caliper is rather good. It's simplified because you can see I can turn wheel, but brake discs are stationary. Indicator is okay. I like, maybe that's not proper mesh, but in those outlets you can see mesh, it's realistic enough. We have another 3D decal or photo etched element here, the silver one. Door handle and locking mechanism, it's okay. Rear wheels not really turning, I don't want to push it too hard. I'm afraid I will break it. Rear exhaust, it's deep enough, looking good enough. Lights good enough. The center, it's not just paint, that's different color of plastic, which is good. You can see my fingerprints. That's the problem with black. Wing, nicely done, including rivets. And on this side, it looks very, very similar to the other side. Interior, no flocking, because I don't see any flocking. It's very plasticky. These elements looks very plasticky as well. Okay, details are nice and a little bit of silver paint, so it looks more realistic. But we can see where they save a little bit money. Then good things, seat belts. You can see it on both sides. And those are realistic. We can even see the metal element, which should go into those clips. Shape of the seats, okay, but again, I will stick to my opinion. A little bit too plasticky look. Door sides, nicely done. Central console with gear shifter. Looks very nice. No issues with those. Speedo steering wheel looks very nice. It's okay. I won't complain about even those plasticky look, or here you can see decal, and it's very reflective, very silvery when light hit it, so we know this is decal, not paint or no extra materials. But I paid for this model only €55. I know it was clearance, but model for €55, resin one, quite detailed. Even if it's not perfect, it's still okay, and it's good enough. If you look at those details, I'm not joking. Reverse mirror inside, we can barely see it, but there is reflective element in it. So it's not perfect, but for its price, I think that's good value. Now to present 348. There are two different 348s made by GT Spirit, because there is another one modified by Koenig called F48. That's a little bit different Ferrari 348 as well. What I like more about this model, it's on a plastic stand, and we have typical plastic construction around it. And the box, I like it more because you have cuts, so you can look inside, which is always good to see model before you buy it. And then maybe the base is taking more room, so maybe someone want to remove it. But if you have issues with space, you can remove it from box, or you can keep it in box. Even if you remove from box with that construction around, you can put another model on top of it. So that's some kind of solution to have more models in limited space. The thing I don't like about this type of base, 4 screws, very low quality screws. That's why I didn't remove it from base, because with screwdriver it was more like drilling than doing anything else, so I didn't try too hard to don't damage it. At home I will try to use different kind of screwdrivers, maybe I will be successful. But as for details, I think here you can see a little bit better what I was talking when I was talking about badge, and badge being a little bit like 3D, more realistic. I really love that effect. Headlamps, nicely done, but this is what we would expect. Grill, similar like in 550, black plastic grill, and there is black plastic behind it. I'm surprised there are Ferrari badges on those, because I know very often Ferrari was fighting hard to get those removed. Wiper blades, okay, really nice quality of paint, and then there should be no problem with paint rush. That's the good thing about resin models. Another 3D decal or photo etched element here with Koenig turbo wheels. I like those wheels more than on F50, and I like those brake discs much more than on F50. Much more realistic, including scratches. It looks great. Much smaller caliper, that's okay. The goldish silver wheel is really nice. Front wheel is not turning. I didn't try to push it too hard. I don't want to break anything. Nice mirror. I would say it's just positioned a little bit too much to the bottom, but it's not too bad. Anyway, rear wheel, same story. Door handle and locking mechanism, good. Rear, very nice exhaust, fantastic lights, and that grille covering it looks great. Another nice badge. I really love those badges. Ferrari, it's not flat, but it's some kind of decal, because you can see, I think that's for technical issue, probably photo etched element is glued to something like decal, and then you can place it much more easily. I like effect of those vents on engine cover, because those are proper holes between those red elements, red ribs, and below we have mesh. And even that mesh below, it's just black plastic without holes. The depth between those cuts in a red element and then slightly deeper black mesh looks more than enough realistic for me. It's better than just, just a small depression and black paint. This is much better. This side, very similar. It looks good. And interior, I have a little bit mixed feeling about interior, because there is seat belt there, but on this side we can't see it properly. I try to have a look with extra light, and there is, even if we look here, I think we can see some of it. It's not fitted properly. On this side, no problem at all. Now it is as plasticky looking as a 50, but there is more than enough details, including gating. Gear shifter, the central console is quite nice, steering wheel is nice, there is speedo and rev counter. It's much harder to see from this side, but we can see it. It's not white, but we can see black with some red lettering and other details, so it's good enough. There are pedals, and now it looks okay. This wasn't as cheap as 550, but it wasn't that expensive. It was cheaper than no-rev models, so that's good price, I think. So that's all in today's video. I would be very, very grateful if you comment. What do you think about those resin models? What do you think about my particular choice for today's video? Which one you like more or which one you like less? And if you write why, I would appreciate it. That's all in today's video. As usual, all the best for all of you and see you soon. Bye bye.